Hi, today I'm going to be going over the Mediterranean diet and why I chose to implement the diet into my own life. So, what is the Mediterranean diet? Well, it is a diet that I was first exposed to on my trip to Ischia, Italy, and it focuses primarily on fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, cheese, bread, pasta, poultry, and some other things. And the diet originally came from the regions of southern Italy, much like the ones that we visited while on the trip. So, why the Mediterranean diet? Well, overall, it improves physical, mental, and social wellness. And it's also a rather simple diet in the sense that it doesn't dictate when you can eat food, it really just dictates the quality of food that you're supposed to eat. There's also various health benefits with the diet, like increased immune function and decreased risk of cardiovascular disease and even diseases like cancer. To implement this diet into my own life, I set about making a SMART goal. And so for the specific side of my SMART goal, I look to incorporate the Mediterranean diet by preparing 2 meals at home per week that utilize ingredients found within the diet. Immeasurably, I have kept a weekly food journal in which I include pictures of the meals I cook and as well as reports about how I feel after consuming said meals. On the attainable side of things, I have a fully furnished kitchen, a car to take me to and from the grocery store, and the financial means to purchase my own groceries. Realistically, I'm already health conscious about what I eat, so implementing a diet isn't that foreign to me. And also, I have a lower time demand on myself this summer, so I can incorporate more time into my schedule to cook my home cooked meals. And timely, I plan to track this goal for 4 weeks and reevaluate progress at the conclusion of that time. To implement this plan into my own life, I have decided to plan meals out on Sunday for the coming week, grocery shop on Tuesday, and then make 2 Mediterranean-inspired meals per week. I also plan to utilize the kitchen regularly to prepare meals and follow this plan for 4 weeks, of which I have already completed 2 of those weeks. Here's some of the pictures of the meals that I have made. Starting on the left, we have a salad with garlic bread. We have another salad with garlic bread and chicken, and those were the meals of week 1. And then these are the meals of week 2, starting with some sautéed garlic tomatoes with chicken and pasta that is actually from our trip to Italy. And then a very refreshing fruit salad with strawberries, bananas, feta cheese, pecans, vinaigrette in it, and grilled chicken, grilled peppers, and grilled asparagus. Some of the metrics I use to track my meals and this goal overall include quantitatively the number of meals per week, as well as my body weight. For both weeks thus far, I've met my goal of 2 meals, and I've also seen a 2 pound increase in my body weight. Qualitatively, I've looked at my thoughts post-consumption and my behaviors after consuming the meals. And I found that I've enjoyed food more in the last 2 weeks. I felt like I am happier in the last 2 weeks, and also have seen a dramatic increase in my own cooking skills. Some further results include physically, I feel stronger in my own physical activity, like going to the gym or going to play paintball or going to play soccer. And I also don't feel as painfully stuffed after meals, especially like I would if, say, I ate a greasy burger or something like that. Mentally, I feel like I have a clearer mind and am more excited to eat food. And intellectually, I've learned a lot more about recipes and have been excited to try new things and to continuously challenge myself. And as a result of that, my own cooking skills have increased as well. Some of the challenges I've experienced while implementing this goal was definitely dedicating time to plan meals and grocery shop, as well as the cost of groceries and the cost of gas. But that is why I chose to implement the plan of planning out meals on Sunday and then going to the grocery store on Tuesday so that I can reliably allocate my time as well as my funds to make both of those things happen. Also, staying motivated to cook meals at home, especially after getting off of my internship, was hard, but that's where my weekly food journal really helped me in order to keep myself accountable by having to report what meals I made and how I felt after them, as well as doing the dishes on a regular basis. I did not like to do that, but I felt that I needed to, especially given that my kitchen is a shared kitchen. Some of the successes, though, is that I have made two meals for the last 2 weeks. I've made it through the grocery store and tracked my meals appropriately. And I've also felt that I've bettered myself as a whole on our holistic wellness wheel, definitely socially, emotionally, physically, intellectually, and financially. And I think that all those as a whole has allowed me to be a bit more available for my own spiritual wellness in the last 2 weeks. What I learned is the importance of pre-planning meals prior to going to the grocery store and also allocating to have leftovers. Having leftovers allows me to take those and go to work the next day without having to make something from scratch, which was a lifesaver. And also the portions are a part of following the diet to where even if you make a healthy meal, if you eat an exorbitant amount of it, it is no longer a healthy meal. And that overall eating high quality foods promotes a higher quality of life. So what's next? I'm going to continue to implement Mediterranean meals into my diet. I'm going to expand my meal repertoire by maybe trying to make my own bread or pasta or even my own Ischia inspired rabbit dish. Here are my references, and thank you so much.